This one single ad has generated one of my clients 117 qualified quote ready leads. And I mean, it seems amazing. It's just one ad that's done it, but what we've actually done is a long testing phase, which has resulted in results like this. And when we find a winning ad, similar to this that's performed really well, that we can perhaps use on other clients as well, what we would then want to do is break it down and figure out why it's performed so well. And I thought, especially after my last video, I think it might be worth expanding on hooks and actually showing you the entire process of what creates a winning ad. And basically, feel free to even copy this ad if you want to. But what it really is a framework for a high performing ad, and it's due to the fact we've gone through such rigorous testing that we're able to generate results like this.
Right, sorry to interrupt the video, just a really quick one from me. I've left a link in the top of the description to our full ad scaling and testing blueprint. We've been using this system now for years in a variety of different industries. It's tried and tested, and what it allows us to do is not waste a penny of our clients' ad spend. So if you're a business owner, if you're an agency owner, and you feel like you're wasting a lot of money on ads that just aren't working, click the link in the top of the description. You can download this. It's literally copy and paste into your ad account. So no real brain power needed. You just copy and paste the whole system into your ad account, and it makes sure that you're not wasting your ad spend, and all your ads are optimized to help you generate results like the one I'm showing you in this video. It's the first link in the top of the description, and I'll continue with the video.
So this was for a driveway business, driveway installation business. So again, you're talking a couple of £1,000 for every one that's converted. 15 of these have already been converted. It's not the end of the month yet. So he's actually had to bring on 2 new lads to help out as well with the installation of the different projects that they've got lined up. So it's really sort of transformed his business, and it really is one simple ad, and it's worked so well. So something we discussed in the last video was the hook. So in this, you've obviously got the personalization within the hook. So we are directly talking to Blackpool or Fleetwood homeowners. That they're the people we're looking to speak to. Exclusivity, it's got that in there. We're only looking for 10. So people that are reading this and thinking, right, well, there could be 8 other people reading this exact post now, I better act quickly, or I better read more about this, because there's only 10 slots available. And then you've got sort of the emotional connection as well at the end. So being able to transform your driveway or patio, that's that feeling of going from a relatively rundown front driveway to having a finished product and it transforming the way your house looks is something that people emotionally connect with. And it's a hook that we did various different variations, but we found this one to be the best performing. And then in terms of the content of the ad, so it's a conversational tone. We're talking B2C. The bearing in mind these ads do work B2B as well, but if you're doing B2B, it might be more the tonality that you change, the way you're speaking, a little bit more authority in the delivery of your content. But for this, it was a very conversational tone. We offered structured benefits. So you see here, these sort of emoji ticks that we find to work very well to sort of break up, right, what I'm actually getting. If people don't want to read the whole thing, they could even scan over it and see, right, massive savings, save thousands compared to standard pricing, and then exclusive opportunity, be one of the few to flaunt our latest and greatest designs. So they could just read that and potentially submit a quote, because it's breaking it down nice and easy for them to read. You've then got action orientated language. So again, we're encouraging people to act now. This is a limited time offer. We're operating on a first come and first serve basis. So these cause actions in people. They feel like they have to act now, which again works very well. And then you've got the localized messaging as well, which is obviously similar to the personalization, but we're just making it clear that we are talking to Blackpool and Fleetwood homeowners basically. And that content obviously performed very well as well. You've then got the call to action, which is a huge part of it, right? You've listed everything that people are benefiting from, if they decide to submit the quote. But what do I do now? I'm sold. I want to act. What do I need to do? That could be the place that some people are in, but other people might be in a place of, I'm not quite sold yet. So you also have to try and do that in the call to action as well. So as you can see here, the call to action, it's clear and direct. So tap learn more. It couldn't be any more obvious. Tap learn more below now for full details and to verify if you qualify for this special promotion. So we've got verification language as well in there. So this is a tweak that works actually really well now with ads, and it puts you as the business in the driving seat. You're not saying we want everyone to we'll have any customers. You're not saying that. You're basically saying, okay, if you're interested, submit a quote and we will then verify if you qualify for this promotion. And it's almost a reverse psychology technique where people feel, well, I want to be that special person. I want to be selected. And it just flips it on its head a little bit. It doesn't make you as the business seem desperate for customers, and actually makes the customer want your approval and for you to verify that, yeah, they've verified, which is another great technique. And then you've got sort of immediate language. So now, sort of tap learn more below now. So again, you're getting people to act and actually do something about it. Now, the image on this ad, we were a bit concerned with this when we launched it. So we're reliant on sort of the images that the client sends us, or we can go out and do the photos and the videos and stuff. But this specific client didn't want that. So what we then basically did was they sent over some photos, and although it's a good before and after, you can see obviously we've done it in black and white, but it's nothing compared to this, the after shot. But ideally you'd have the before in the same camera location as the after, whereas this, it's more over the top on the after shot. But again, I think that just shows that those sort of natural, that it's clearly done by someone who's installing the ads and not a marketing specialist. It shows that sort of authenticity, and obviously people have bought into that, and it's to be honest, the fact that it's probably not so obvious that it's been done by a marketing company and that it's before and after in perfect lines might be something that people resonate with, and it catches their attention because they've probably seen hundreds of other before and afters. So this was a learning curve for us and something that was quite interesting to see, actually. But in terms of the positives of it from our perspective, and we've sort of a marketing cap on, you've got instant credibility. These are real images taken off an iPhone. They're clearly done by the person who's installed the job. So you've got that credibility there. There's an emotional appeal. People imagine themselves being in this situation. Yeah, my driveway looks similar. It's pretty torn up. And then, wow, it could look like this after, which again is another positive. And it touches on that sort of emotional feeling that people have. And it's also scroll stopping. Anything before and after we find work really well. So if you've got a black and white before image and then an after, which is nice and bright and shows the work that you've completed, it's obviously going to stop people from scrolling, which is great. Then moving on to the headline. So this is a problem solution. So need a new driveway or patio, that's your problem. And then in brackets we've got limited deal, save thousands. So it's cut it off, but that goes on to say save thousands. So yeah, that's something that works really well as a headline. You're obviously asking them a question, they're resonating with that question, they're answering that question in the head. Yeah, I need a new driveway. Well, we offer a limited deal and it's going to make you save thousands, basically. You've got the urgency there as well in it. So limited deal, causing people, again, we've got throughout this, we want people to act. We don't want just people to read it and then do nothing about it. We need action from the person reading it. So we've got limited deal. And then also we've got benefit driven, so you can save thousands. That's obviously another benefit that works really well. So that's sort of the breakdown of the entirety of the ad, how we break down and we analyze high performing ads, which we can then utilize and duplicate for other ad accounts we're managing. And it's something that we found to be really, really effective once we find that winning ad. Something I do want to note, however, is the offer is actually key to the ad. So I'm fed up, and I'm sure a lot of you people are, that of seeing 20% off, 30% off, 40% off, 95% off. Consumers just are not receptive to those sort of discounts anymore. They see them absolutely everywhere. So finding a tweak on your offer that isn't just offering a percentage off, if you can do that, then we're finding ads to perform miles better, which is something that's really good. So the offer for this, it wasn't 10% or 20% off. It was actually, well, we're doing a marketing campaign. We're offering 10 homes the opportunity to basically be a part of our marketing makeover, and you'll get this at a reduced price. That was the offer. However, technically the offer was 20% off, because when they were pricing up the jobs, they were taking that 20% into consideration. So yeah, that's something that's really important that you've got to try and do. It's got to be a unique value. So the savings message is more impactful than just a generic percentage discount. We see them everywhere, and nobody cares. Nobody's even receptive to them anymore. There's got to be a clear incentive. So positioning it as a limited time exclusive deal makes it irresistible. People want to be a part of that. They don't want to miss the boat on it. And it's something that worked really well with this offer. And then showcasing the opportunity. So it adds perceived prestige by tying the offer to a marketing showcase. So not only are people getting it at a reduced price, they're also being a part of this marketing showcase that's going to show how amazing their home looks once it's finished. So it was a fantastic offer that's clearly worked really well, and that's performed very well. And obviously you can't run the same offer month after month after month, because like I say, we only had 10 slots available. 15 of those were converted. 10 of them got access to the offer. So you have to be true with the offer. You can't just give it to absolutely everyone. 10 people got the offer, 5 people got a 20% discount as well. So it's just one of those that's really important to do. Please feel free to just copy and paste this ad if you want to, but it probably won't work, because we've done the testing and the research to figure out what is working, what isn't working, what offer their audience is receptive to. We've done all that background research, but I just thought it'd be quite interesting for everyone who's watching to actually have a little look at how this high performing ad is broken down. So yeah, if it was helpful, if you could like the video, that'd be great. It'd help me out, and also if you could subscribe, because I'll be adding videos hopefully every single week, going over sort of lead generation, creating ads, breaking down ads, all that sort of stuff. So if you are either a B2C or a B2B business owner and you want to learn about how you can generate these sort of high performing ads and these sort of results for your business, then yeah, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.